Welcome back. We're going to try something new with our characters. I did a little research, just looking up different ideas, especially when you're doing solo play. Like the battles can go a little long. Sometimes you're hitting them, sometimes you're not, and counting hit points and stuff. Of course, these are my heroes here. So I've taken and I've altered something. I'm going to give this a try so you can see how this works and compare to what you've seen for the last 8 sessions or whatever. I'm going to make it that each level for a fighter gets 2 hit dice, which are going to count like hit points, except that's all you get. They do get a constitution bonus. So let's take Wolfgar. He's 10th level fighter. So he's going to have 20, he could take 20 hits essentially, plus 1 for his constitution bonus. McDuffin being 8th level fighter, he could take twice that as far as hits, makes that 16 plus his constitution bonus. This is where it gets sketch because Thornbolt's only 10th level, so you can take 10 hits plus 1 for constitution. And Rasmuth, same situation. St. Regis, because I'm doing this based on their hit points, so they have 8-sided dice for their hit dice. This would be 4. And of course, he would be 6. So I did 1.5 per level. I guess rounded down in this case. He has 10th level, so you should get 15 plus 1 for his constitution. Now, I've also changed it on this healing. You could see up here where it says 1 hit dice healed or 2 hit dice healed. Okay. And when they fight monsters, the monsters' hit dice will denote how many hits they can take. I'm doing this so I could just be a little more, let's see, just a little quicker with the battles and see how they run. Instead of having to roll twice, you just hit once. If you hit them, you lose a hit dice. We're going to try this out, see if this works, and maybe this will be interesting. We'll just run a couple rooms right now. So we left them off. They were camping out here in the bottom of this thing, which was they're all healed up, so we could try this new thing up. Also this little thing where I put their little characters here next to their pictures just to have fun, right? And so that's a new little thing I did. So back to where I was. They were down here, and they're going to eventually come back out. They came up this way, so they want to explore further. They would go this way. They wouldn't go back where they came from. So they would go to 8B. Let's see what 8B has in store. Door here is one way. It can be passed freely heading west, but returning east, the door is enchanted with the wizard lock, making return passage difficult without using magic. The door itself is made of stone. So, what? Okay, so if I'm heading west, I'm okay, but I'm not. I'm going that way. They can't go unless they use magic, which actually I think I do. He has knock, which should be able to open that thing. So let's hit knock. So he's going to open that door. He might get stuck. Let's see what happens. So they're going to walk into this room. There's actually nothing in it but 2 more doors. So, like always, we're going to do to the right's 3 and 4. 1 and 2 is going towards A. So let's see what happens when we hit a D4. So they're going to go up. This would have been this way. So they're going to 8A. Can they get into 8A? It's another wizard lock going to be stuck. It appears to be a gold piece lying on the floor. When I picked up, it pulls a string that's attached to you, firing 6 arrows. So 3A, there's a trap with a gold piece on the floor. Are they stupid enough to pick up a gold piece? I do not think so. Arrow trap. Attack as a 10 hit dice monster. Scores 1d6 points of damage. Okay, so this is going to be... I do not think that there's any way in the world... Let's just look at Thornbolt for a second. Opening locks. Delicate task. 80%. Yeah, let's say if he's going to look at that, he would try to determine whether or not that's a trap. Gold piece on the floor. Oh! Jeez. But they're not poison arrows, right? So let's go back and take a look at that. Okay. All right. So he doesn't think it's trapped. 1 gold piece. He's going to pick it up. So they're going to attack like 10 hit dice monsters. They get a +10 on the roll. And there's 6 of them. He's going to pick it up. Oh my God. Already we get to test this variable. See what happens. All right. I'll bite. Why not? Okay. 6d20. Let's see what happens here. Okay. So I have a bad feeling. 6d20. And they only got a beat for him. His hip, he's going to pick it up. He's a thief, right? Yeah, they have to hit above a 3. 3 or above is going to hit him. So let's see what happens. So hey, how many times is he going to get hit? Oh, he's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So according to this way of doing this, he's going to take 5 hits. Oh my God. Yeah, we could do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. All that for a gold piece. That was dumb, dumb, dumb. Naturally, that was a horrible idea. God almighty. Oh my God, that's so stupid. Nice. Okay. Wow. All right. They're gonna walk, and then they're gonna go up. The only way they know how, right? They're gonna come all the way up to this door. Thurbolt's gonna listen at the door. I don't know why we went this way now. Thinking about he's already got hit. I really, it's so sus. Well, would they all get hit, or just one would get hit? Let me read that again. Let me go back to AA. Would they all hit the same spot, or everybody gets hit? Divide them evenly for all. Oh, okay. So everybody's going to take a hit, not just him. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's go back and let's fix that. So they all hate him now because he's got everybody shot. What a jerk. All right, that's okay. Everybody took a pop. Man, what is wrong with you, Thornbolt? Oh, you're a horrible person. But at least he's not all knocked down. Okay, boom. Okay. What a stupid guy. All right. I just think that's funny. I mean, people gotta do these things. Thornbolt's gonna listen at the door. He just has to roll a 5 or less to see if he can hear anything. So D6 with a 5 or less. 1, he's gonna hear something. If something's on the other side of that door. So let's see what 4 has in store. 4. If we click 4, all rooms are empty. Okay, they got a bunch of stuff in it. Blah, blah. If I had somebody here, I would elaborate, but I don't have to do that because it's just me. Okay, nice. Okay, so they're going to come up here, and now they have a lot of choices to make. So if we come in this room, we're going to go around in the circle here, all right? So let's go up to direction. Let's click this thing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, click a 6-sided dice to see where we're going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 4s. We're going to go to the right. Okay, so going to the right, we're going to go this way, and we're going to start going down a hallway. It gets really tight. Thornbolt, you will listen at the door because that's your job. So Thornbolt listening at the job, he's just got to do a 5 or less on the dice, see if something's there. 3, okay. So if something's there, he's going to be able to hear it, and that's listening into 5A. Let's see what he's got, okay. 5A happens to be, it's a setup room. The occupants of the room only figures from a programmed illusion to make the party believe the encounter next door is for real. Particular contents of the illusion in this room depend on the various schemes of Scramge. Outline above. Option number 1, clerical wolves. There's a religious sign, blood spatterings, a broken maze, and used scroll paper and dead body dress for a racist dread spell. Man tortured by orcs. Trash. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this is an illusion, and I have 2 choices. Option 1, cleric and werewolves. They are religious signs, blood spatters, a broken mace, used scroll paper, and a dead body dress for a raise the dead spell. Under option number 2, a man tortured by orcs. Trappings of orc barracks, a pot of vile stew, chains and manacles on the wall, a tray of torture devices. And under option 3, Oracle Maiden, silk curtains and plush pillows at various tombs and fine food and music. Okay, so I have to go back, take a look at. I guess I have to read a little further into this to find out what's going on. So this would be. Let's look at 5B. I know we're kind of looking ahead. I have to because I understand this. This is illusion set by Scramge. In this room, Scramge uses another illusion to create one of the three scenarios outlined above. Cleric wolves, man with orcs, or oracle and maidens. Once the party enters the room and interacts with his illusion for a few rounds, either help the cleric or the man, or talk to the oracle, Scramge springs his trap. He does this so that he can have a chance to observe the party's cleric, so that he can properly imitate him or her. Once he springs his trap, read the following text. Scramge is in here under his guise determined above. His trap's an evil one. He creates an illusion of the first category rock demon over the party's cleric. Okay. He then covers himself with an illusion of being the party's cleric. He acts as if he's being attacked by the demon. His helpers drop their illusionary disguises and attack the party. Scrange's plan is to goad the party into attacking and killing their own cleric. What? Hopefully killing the only party member able to bless crossword bolts, his special weakness. If the party does not have a cleric, he uses the same tactic on the party's magic user. If there's no magic user, he does this to the paladin. Note that Scram's illusions also include audio illusions, so any warnings shouted by the real cleric are covered by Scram's illusions. He makes them very, very noisy, sounding only like demon growls. Oh my god, this is very complex. Okay. During the second round of combat, Scram uses his illusionary powers to have the demon appear to slay him. Scramge, as his character appears to die, the characters can make a saving throw at this point to disbelieve the illusion. Scramge then casts invisibility. He creates a permanent illusion of the dead cleric on the floor during the third round, then casts confusions in the fourth round. Scramge then picks the next member of the party he wants to kill and uses illusions to make any remaining jack-o'-wares look like the PCs. He then makes the next party member into a demon, and he takes the place of the party member. Scramge repeats this trick until all the party member is dead. Each time Scramge switches targets like this, the party gets a saving throw to disbelieve the illusion. As Scramge's jack-o'-wares are slain by non-magical weapons, they feign death. Scramge provides illusionary gore to help simulate their deaths. Once the party believes the jack-o'-wares to be dead, they rise uninjured and continue the attack. Holy crap. Running the counter. When the demon attacks, use the attack and damage numbers from the characters covered by the demon illusion. Anytime there is a change in the illusion, a saving throw is permitted. It is unlikely that at first the party realizes illusions are present. More likely, they slaughter one or more of their own. Anytime a character interacts with a pure illusion, such as trying to heal or give first aid to the illusion of a dead cleric, that character gets to make a saving throw at a +2 bonus because of the physical interaction. If Scram's illusions are ever disbelieved, he casts mirror image on himself and flees. If Scramge takes over 45 points of damage, he retreats to room D and disappears through his mirror. See below. It is critical while playing this encounter that the referee not give away the fact that illusionary forces are at work. Make rolls in secret ahead of time so the characters are not given undeserved hints that illusions are involved. He's a Rakshasa. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, so I actually really don't think I can play this encounter, since I already know everything that's going on here. I mean, the other ones are kind of like it's a slog. You're fighting it out, but there's too much that you have to do to try to confuse each other. So I know that's kind of weird. Like I'm going through Rappan, Athuk, and this would be an awesome trap for somebody going through here. But you would have to. The fun would be them not knowing it's all illusion. So this is not going to be fun, being honest. So I'm just going to read what 5C has to say, and we're going to pretend these are all empty. I know it's really whatever, but we're going to go with it, right? So at the pantry, numerous bodies hang from bead hooks, and vast piles of treasure lie in the corner of the room. There are tapestries, coins, and 3 large chests, one of wood and 2 of bronze. This is Scramge's pantry. It contains the corpses of the last party unlucky enough to encounter him. There are 8 fighters, 1 cleric, 2 thieves, all levels 3 to 6 if they are raised, and equipped with reasonable non-magical armor and weapons. The beast's greatest treasure is on the ceiling, and if the battle is going poorly, he escapes through it to the 9 hells. Good God. This great item is a mirror of mental prowess. Any who follow may be considered lost, unless they can cast the plane shift. Treasure, there are 3 large chests, 1 made of wood, 2 of bronze, sit in north corner room, all 3 are trapped. There is also 16,110 silver pieces and 2,600 gold pieces loose in piles. Wooden chest. The 8-foot long wood chest contains 12,000 copper pieces. No one's slogging that out of a dungeon. 8,000 silver pieces, same thing. It's like 800 pounds. 120 pounds, 800, no way. And 1,200 gold pieces. Okay. A tiger-eye gem worth 100 gold pieces. A silver toe ring worth 2,000. A silver over teak wood box, right? Or 1,200, sealed with a wizard lock, containing a strange green glowing gem. Inside the gem is an imprisoned fairy dragon named Snaggletooth. He accompanies whoever frees him for life and remains very loyal to as long as the freer is of lawful alignment. Freeing him requires a legend lore or a commune spell to determine the freeing command word. The Oracle in Rune 3-7 can also reveal the command word. Nice. Hidden inside the secret compartment in the lid of the wooden chest is a shield constructed of rust monster scales. Any attack with a metal weapon against the holder of the shield that misses by 1 or less means the weapon is treated as having struck a rust monster. If the holder of the shield ever rolls a natural 1 to hit, his or her weapon accidentally strikes the shield and is subjected to the same effect. The wood chest has a poison gas trap. Poison gas trap was 1 round after the chest is open. All targets in 20 feet. The gas is lethal. Dang. Snaggletooth. So fairy dragon, 2 hit dice, AC of 15, has a small bite, 1d4. It has a breath weapon, spells, invisibility, and magical resistance, 10% telepathy, up to 2 miles. Bronze chest, lethal poison needle trap, silk opium pipes worth 2,000 gold pieces, and a ring of 3 wishes. And the second bronze chest contains 2,000 illusionary platinum pieces that dissipate to lead once removed from the room. Trap with a globe of cold trap. Got at least 10d6 points of damage. So this would be really fun if you're playing with the crew. This is not something that would be fun considering it requires a lot of role play to make this happen. Darn. Okay, well, it still sounds like a very, very neat setup. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend we're going to stop here and we're going to rest for a bit. And what we're going to do, I guess it's about my time. Yeah, so we're going to break this wing off. We'll come back and we'll pick it up from here.